National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the LA Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line. And that's where the opening drive of the game will begin. Already it is season 7 for Justin Herbert. Greg, he was the 6th overall pick back in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know. When he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got a man! It's Harris! And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Omarion Hampton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on third and inches.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation? And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard
He
line.
was tackled at the 27-yard
A pickup
line.
of 12
A gain
yards.
of 12.
First down,
First
L.A.
down, Chargers.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. A run. This is Hampton. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half
He was
dozen.
brought down at the 4-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Motion man is Harris. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
From the gun on third down, Herbert under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Extended Herbert. Sack. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Or after this, you are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This, about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
So after a drive of that length, I guess you feel like you want to come away with something. But, you know, anytime you settle for a field goal, it always feels to me like for the defense, it's a win. So you put a drive like that together, it feels like you got to punch it in for 6 and don't really give themselves the opportunity.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. He's ripped down at the end. Looked like a face mask indeed. The flags are thrown.
Face mask. Defense. Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake to Judkins, and now it's Watson to the left side, and it is caught by Fannin.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2nd and inches. They'll run. And this is Quinshawn Judkins.
Quinshawn Judkins.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
No gain.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Receiver in motion, going right. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
You can tell this offseason that the Browns made it a point, Mike, to really invest and improve in this wide receiver core. They took KC Concepcion in the 1st round, then they took Boston in the 2nd. They complement each other really well. You know, Boston, he's more of your typical big body receiver, use that big frame to box out defenders, and he's really good making contested catches. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. On the ground, Judkins. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got a man. It's Boston. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, getting the job done on 4th. And now it's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Off play action, here's Watson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns.
It's a really well-designed play down in the red zone. We see teams run this time and time again, fast to the flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot of conflict of responsibility. Those edge defenders in the run game, a lot of times are also responsible for the flat area in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead.
Chargers 3.
The touchdown, Schmidt back out there to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now, Herbert. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
A gain of 7.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. On play action now. Herbert. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He bought as much time as he could, but he finally gets taken down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Browns offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Third and long for Watson. That's out quickly to Boston. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on their early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Well, Jorquez on to punt, and the kick is away. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29.
Chargers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers have the first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Herbert now on first down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Pass intended for Johnston.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Charger first down. Harris, the man in motion. On first down, it's Hampton. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now a play fake. Herbert. That is brought in the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. And Greg, that is good play design there. using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7.
Round 7.
After touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. That's caught. The tight end, Joe Royer. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Here's Judkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. And we will not have a return. This one angled out of bounds. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and take. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Fake the handoff. Now Watson. That is caught right side. That's damage. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Now first down throw for Watson. He'll step up and run. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one caught by Madden.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
It is 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's first down. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, Your quarterback needs to be on point, and after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
3rd and 7.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Schmidt now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns are on top. It's 14 to 10.
14. Chargers 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here is Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Down 14 to 10. 53 seconds to go. How will this play out? We'll watch. They come up for first down. Chargers will use the first of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On first down, Herbert. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
And 3 at the 50-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards. Here is 1st and goal. Throwing again, Herbert. Broken up, in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Brings up second.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now Herbert again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. And he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.